can plan on me.
Yeah.
Please.
So, as Christmas approaches, well, it's here, by the way. Chief Executive Officer of Bellevue Hospital, Suzette Buchanan, is urging families to reunite with their loved ones. She joins us to explain why being home for the holidays can make such a powerful difference. Good morning. Welcome to Smile Jamaica.
Good morning.
Happy holidays.
Morning. Thank you so much, and same to you.
Thank you.
Viewers.
Thank you very much.
How was your Australia trip?
It was awesome. It was just amazing.
The last time we spoke with her.
Yeah, I ain't bring nothing for us, do you?
Yes, I have. I've bought back some kangaroos and some snakes.
In your bag.
All of those.
When I read this, are you suggesting that just take them home for Christmas and bring them back, or are these people ready to leave the hospital? I don't want to say they are cured, but they're ready to go home? Is that?
They are stable, and some have been stable for the last 40 years.
40,
10 years. We have over 400 social cases there, which simply means individuals that have been brought there by their family members and just left there. They've never gotten a single visitor. Approximately a year ago, the hospital buried one of our beloved patients. She was dropped off from 1975 and left the hospital sometime this year when she died. So we have so many. And on the other hand, there are short stay patients that they were intended to be there, whether for 3 weeks or for 4 weeks. They have been there, their bags are packed, they are ready to go home, and their family members have not come.
You can't find the family members because they give a wrong name, wrong address?
Well, you'll have that in some instances where they'll give, or they just do not answer their telephones. So as I mentioned before, some have been dropped off. They have dropped them off 10 and 15 years ago. So they have moved, they've changed address, and these persons are just not welcome by communities. They're not welcome by family members. They don't get a single visitor. Right. So
which does not help them to recover.
Not at all. A big part of your recovery, as I've said on many occasions, the pharmaceutical items will take you this far and no more. But you need that familiar touch, that hug. You need interaction. Institutionalization really is not good for anyone. It undermines your human rights and also your recovery. So it's important, that familiar hug. There was one particular patient that has been at Bellevue for 20 years, and after 20, she has not spoken, not a word since she came to Bellevue. And it so happened that she got a visitor from a family member after 20 years, and she said, "I want a bag juice."
No
that was
way,
her first words in 20 years.
Oy.
So these are it tells you the power of social support. So what we are saying to Jamaicans is that they're human beings. Treat them accordingly. I know sometimes based on circumstances, you're not in a position to take them home. But it's Christmas and everyone is looking forward to being with family. Persons are coming from overseas. You're buying tickets, come. Bellevue is 16.5 Windward Road. Come down there, look for your family member, give them a hug, remind them. These things, when they go on a trip down memory lane, it helps their mental health. There are persons, Neville, who are in the institution that they are supposed to be stable. They're on their medication. We have some of the best doctors and the best employees. However, they'll relapse. One of the reasons they'll relapse is that they constantly tell you, I have not seen my son in 10 years. I have not seen my daughter in 20 years. I've not seen my mother. This would mean so much to me if I'll see my brother. And these things, they do make a difference. And when you look, we have 400 social cases. And so far this year, for the last 12 months, only 2 persons have gone home. Only 2.
Of the 400?
Only 2. And in terms of our family group, we have an active family group. Only 7 families have been attending these group meetings.
By the way, if I came because I have a family member, but I don't want to take them even though they are ready to go, that can work?
You can come. We would prefer if you take them because it is good for them and it is good for their mental health.
But you can't force me to take them.
But what we are encouraging at this time is for you to come and visit. So I know that is the fear for many. They believe that once they come, we're going to say, okay, take them and go with them. They're going to see their bags packed. we care about them more than you do. So, and that's something you'll have to understand. We are the only family that they've known for decades. So we're not just going to force them on you. Even for this Christmas, come let us have a conversation. Let us see how we can assist you also in rehoming them. Let us assist you in managing and supporting them after they leave the institution. Let us have that discussion, but most importantly, let them see you. They are our family members. We care about them. We want to ensure that they enjoy their Christmas because they know what Christmas means. Living with a mental health condition, it doesn't mean that you're unintelligent and you don't understand love. So if you come and visit them. Come and visit. We're not going to force them on you. As I've mentioned, we'd prefer if you take them, because this is no quality of life, to be in an institution.
And it's costing Bellevue $20 million?
$20 million just for food. Just for food. We're talking about food. It's like, remember that our food is medicine. And Bellevue just don't run a little pop-up kitchen around the corner. We have a dietary there with culinary professionals.
Hey.
Yes. And the reality is that we have to provide the food based on their nutritional needs. So the reality is that we have to cook, and we have an age population too. So some have diabetes, some have this. So you have to ensure that Mona has to ensure that she takes good care of them. And in doing so, it costs us $20 million of food. Our bill is
$20 million per
month,
Whoa.
just for food.
Per month?
Per month, just for food. And there are other expenses. So our bill, it will run us about $50 million per month.
Where you get the funds from?
We get directly from the Ministry of Finance. So we're funded directly from, so we do not fall under any region. So we're unique in that way.
Yeah.
We get our funding directly from the Ministry of Finance.
Let me ask you, Suzette. So there are people watching and listening who say, boy, you know, I would want to go visit X, or I'd want to go take home X, but afraid.
Yeah.
Because again, stigmatization is a big part
Oh,
of this
absolutely.
thing. I would think everybody who has a mental health disorder is a mad person who's coming into your house to hurt, harm, maim, which is, can we just rubbish? I mean, I know you do it all the time, but can we rubbish it here this morning?
Listen
again,
to me.
please.
I tell them, Simone, there are so many persons that are in our homes, in our schools, in our working environment that are living with mental health condition. One very common mental health condition is depressive disorder.
Yeah.
So many persons are clinically diagnosed with depressive disorder. But what it comes down to is management of the diagnosis. You are compliant when it comes down to your medication. We have to understand that living with a mental health condition is like living with diabetes, hypertension, or anything else, or a heart condition. It comes back down to managing your medication, taking your medication on time, eating healthy, and exercise, right? So that's the reality of it. And living with a mental health condition is not a death sentence. One of the things that is affecting us, it is the stigma that is attached to the illness. Once you are diagnosed with a mental health condition, you're mad. And so even with school, we have to begin to work on the language that we use, because that adds to the stigma. So, you know, we want to say to you, come. Visit your loved one. We implore you. They are looking for you. They are crying for you. They remember. You walk and you talk to them. They remember the names 20 and 40 years ago. One woman will tell you, I walked the wards and I said, why you look like this? I can't mention her name, but I said, why you look like this? She said to me, she said, Miss Buchanan, I just want to see my two sons. And she's been here for 20 years. No, they're here. So we're just saying,
You said,
all right.
You said 400 social cases. What's the population? Sim, ask the question before we... What's the population?
All right. So the bed capacity is 800. We're down to 500 at this time because of infrastructural issues. You'll understand that we're a 164-year-old hospital. So over the years, I mean, our priority has been on providing food for them. So sometimes some of the infrastructural issues, they're not addressed, which hopefully, with the support of the Ministry of Finance this year, this financial year, we'll be able to address these issues. Thank you, Ministry of Finance. So we're down to 500.
We've been talking about people dropping off people and stuff. Is there anything you can do about that to find out exactly where these people live and where them name and stuff like that? Is there anything that the hospital could do? In other words, I just bring a person and say, hold on a little bit, man.
Yes.
Anything you can do to find out exactly.
Verify.
No, man, they're very creative. They're very creative. I mean, that's something we
I
have
know,
to
but is
work
there
on.
anything the hospital could
There's
do?
really nothing much that we can do because they come and they provide the information and you'll talk to them for a day or two or for a week or two and then they just disappear. They disappear. You go and you knock on the doors and they hide. Once you go in the community and they see a Bellevue vehicle or they have any idea that it's in anybody at all, whether they come from Bellevue or not, they don't want to hear from them because they're afraid that you are trying to find them so that they can take back
So
their
you don't
loved
even
ones.
want them to take them at that point because if they take their family members by force, they're not going to take good care of them. So
And
these are all these older, elderly people, or do you have young people? in this?
You have some young ones as well. You have some in their 30s, some in their 40s. You have some in their 20s that are still at the institution. There's one lady. She's been there since she was 12 years old. So that was so many years ago. She'll tell you her parents live overseas. And might I add that some of the residents there, they do have prominent families in Jamaica. So we're appealing to you. Come. Look for them, man. They're your family. They're a part of you. They're blood and they're flesh and they're human beings. Real touch, real hugs, real love. And they need love. Give love this
on Christmas Day.
Happy holidays.
Thank you.
You do
so
a great
much.
job.
Same
And
here.
thanks for
Very
coming.
passionate.
Thank you.
God bless you. Chief Executive Officer of Bellevue Hospital, Suzette Buchanan.
Please go and see your people. Go see your people. Go see your people. Like how you do that to family. Go see your people. After the break, we have tips to ease financial pressure this Christmas. Soon come.